Do you want to try drafting mirrors? How many mirrors can we draft?
There was Piker Mir that draws a card.
There's like Sir Mir, the Mir Knight,
There's Mir
and
Knight.
there's
Yeah, there's like Mir Knight that had like adapt. You know, does this set have adapt and monstrous in the same set? That would be hilarious to me.
what would have monstrous? I don't know.
And some weird Hydra. I don't know. Like you give
I
adapt.
didn't s- I didn't see it, but in this set it's fine.
Right. If you're gonna do it, world. This is the world. But yeah, there's Mir Knight. There's
There's like a 1/1 mirror that you sack to put a 1/1 counter on something. It's like got fake modular.
yeah, a lot of artifacts.
A lot of artifacts, a stupid squirrel sub theme. I think it'd be cool if we could resolve hunting pack for like Storm equals 4.
There's even a Goblin Electromancer for that deck.
Ooh.
It's just red or green spells cost one less.
Yeah, and it's a funky card. Let me see if I can't find it in the lists.
Goblin, an Acromancer, not sorry, it's not an anachronism. It's an
It's an Anarchomancer.
an Arcomancer.
Yeah, an Arcomancer.
An Arco, not an Acro.
There's 2 different Mull Drifters in this set. There's Wave Sifter, which is
that
closer
one,
to Mull Drifter.
That one's that one is true mold. Like that one is literally like we based it on Muldrifter.
Yeah, and then there is the artifact one that's more off Thoughtcast, but is still.
Well, it's a 2/2 flyer that says draw 2 cards.
Yeah, they combined Thoughtcast with Zeppelin monitor. What was it called? The flying thing with affinity for artifacts.
That one was a 3/2 though.
Yeah.
Hoverguard monitor.
Hoverguard.
No,
something.
Hoverguard sweepers was the big one. Somber Hoverguard.
Somber Hoverguard.
Something like that. It was but yeah, so I think what it is that there's a it's the 3x3 quadrant of a Muldrifter.
Yeah.
Like there's the and like Wave Haver is on like the quadrant, the side that is like, you know, has a vote or is a modular effect, and like the artifact one is on the side that it says like a 2/2 flyer would draw 2 cards, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and so that you have different levels of Mull drifting. MC Subtle and Chrysanthemmeow. Thank you very much for both of you for the subs.
Sometimes.
I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, Mull versus Drifter, indeed.
Yeah, there's the Mull and then the Drifter size.
Medibot, thank you very much for the sub as well.
Medibot. By the way, I'm Gnomebitten. You might know that already.
Yeah, I'm Slime9. That's Gnomebitten.
Yeah. Entry closes in 34 days. Well, we haven't said what we're doing today, but we're dropping Modern Horizons.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Phantom because I don't care about owning cards on MTGO.
Although this is a pretty good set to rare draft, I think the entry would be pretty expensive though.
Yeah, it's $25.
Yeah, you could actually probably recoup that if you got like a good.
Yeah, I don't know MTGO prices do not reflect paper in any way, shape, or form.
But I know I think that 1/1 monkey is going to be a chase card.
Gorilla Shaman?
Ragavan.
Oh,
you got me. Gorilla Mox Monkey is a
monkey. I don't think Gorilla Shaman's a chase, but yeah, okay, I can see that. But again, thank you very much for the sub.
Yeah, they brought back Mox Monkey.
Yeah, which isn't like anywhere as good when it's not munching on Moxes because it costs a lot of mana to hit anything that isn't a 0-drop.
Yeah, but it's still a good card against I don't know. Chalice of the Void? It's not actually.
It never resolves against Chalice. Like
Now
that's
you play your Cavern of Souls naming Ape. Gotcha.
Ape. Ape of Souls.
Ape is what I name most often with Crippling Fear. The spell in Standard that gives none of that creature type -3/-3. I play it in my Rogue's deck, but I commonly just cast it when I have no creatures and just name Ape.
All the artifact lands in this set have the text indestructible, so it ain't munching on shit. There's enough. They are all of them are indestructible. All the duels are indestructible, and there's one that's at uncommon that is not, but it has modular 1 for some reason.
Okay, I didn't spot the indestructible thing
All of them.
because they also say it enters the battlefield tapped, which is ensuring
Yes.
that they'll never be played.
Yeah, there's one at uncommon that is like coming to play taps for it has some conditions, but then the land itself has modular 1.
Yeah.
Which is like the graft land. But yeah, so yeah, you can chew all you want on those duels. You ain't going anywhere.
They're good for draft, but they're never going to get played. And
no,
I like how some of them are set in Mirrodin and some of them are set in Kaladesh, like Spire Bluff Bridge, as in no Silver Bluff. Okay, Spire Bluff is in Kaladesh, the other artifact land.
Yeah,
like Dross Forge and
I think they're all Mirrodin. Though this set doesn't give a crap about like setting is not important. Like there's a bunch of there's a
pre-invasion Mirrodin references in this set. I think they're quietly setting up for Mirrodin being the next thing they do.
There's also a bunch of investigate. You see some hats. You'll get a lot of neat hats on folks.
You get some hats.
You also have like because this is effectively like time spiral plus as far as like reference land goes. There's a number of like cards like that are like references to ancient flavor text or characters that haven't had cards.
Marble gargoyle, which is just color shifted granite gargoyle.
I think granite gargoyle's reserved list, right? Like that's
it is in the reserved list. Yes.
Yeah, like they can. One of the rules about reserved list, as seen with Harmless Offering, you can just color shift the card.
You also one of the things one of the secret rules of the reserve list is you can't print a functional reprint. You have to change it a little bit when you print it. And one of the ways you can change it is by making it a different color.
Yes. Well, also like the thing about granite gargoyles that it actually makes way more sense in white as a color. Like, I mean, like toughness pump, right?
In modern sensibilities.
Yes. I mean, like in the year 2020, if you were to if you were given that card with those abilities, you would say this is a white card, right? Like,
yeah, but I would want to make it a red card because I want red cards to have Winddrake. They won't, but I want them to.
But yes, that's why I noted Harmless Offering. This is something they've done for years. Like it's not new. Boy,
there are a lot of high impact reprints in this set, though. Some low impact ones, but some high impact ones. There's going to be so many drafts that are just ruined by upheaval.
I was literally thinking, can we open upheaval? Pick one, pack one.
Charmaw, which is at its base level
that is a
air elemental.
This is an air elemental. Like end of the day, this is not going to have any targets because non-basic land. Good luck.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a few, but it's just air elemental, which is probably let's look around for removal.
All right, so
prismatic ending is kind of wants you to be in multiple colors, but it's a good card.
Yeah, we've got this Stormcrow, just a funny
Stormcrow with an ability.
The
Manticore is technically a Flame Tongue Kavu, but it's not. I don't like that it's. Okay, it is an enchantment. Okay.
Yeah, it's an enchantment, so if you discard itself.
What's below the cut?
Below the cut is Tormod's Crypt Keeper.
Okay.
I only like because it's named the Crypt Keeper. That's literally
Yeah.
for that reason.
What's that Chrome Courier do? I
It's a
remember that being.
1/1 for 3. Look at top 2, 1 to hand.
Okay, so that's a good card. But
Yes.
yeah, I think it's just Charma.
Okay, well, if our opponent plays Urzatron, we have them dead to fucking rights.
Yeah.
They are absolutely demolished if our opponent is playing Tron, right?
There's some good red cards in here. Like the Goblin Trap Runner is basically a Rebel Master.
Yeah, this comes with friends, and if you can keep it alive in the fight, it comes with a lot of friends.
And the Arcbound Tracker also seems pretty good.
Whenever you cast a spell other than your first, what the hell?
Yeah. Let's just Menace Modular 2 is pretty good.
Yeah,
Red cards in
clearly.
here seem good.
Flash Devour Artifact 1. We got the Bottle
The
Gnomes.
Caprichrome, which is you gotta have to bend over backwards for that one.
There's a Boros like artifact aggro deck that would be a pretty neat place to be. I don't know if that's better than like Tracker's better than picking the Goblin.
Just don't let it pick Void Mirror.
Yeah,
I think any of these are fine.
Pick Goblin. Mill 14.
Captain Ripley Vance, you're never going to trigger his ability.
Yeah, like she's got third spell. Oh, that's
third spell.
That's not happening.
Well, the Viashino Lash Claw is okay. We could also look for a different color.
Yeah, sadly,
pick up the bridge. Try to do is it like artifacts?
Yeah, or
to lose focus also like a fine counter spell.
Yeah, that one limited gets things done. This would be like we'd have to be way too blue for this, and this card is only it alone.
Yeah,
I don't want to pick that as like it's only because there's not any other real mill support.
Yeah, you just be.
It's some madness stuff going. I'm interested in maybe picking up the artifact stuff and seeing if that works.
Yeah, the Soul of Migration was also okay.
Oh well.
We get another goblin. We got a factory.
Okay. This is like #1 target for this, I suppose.
Yeah, Flame Blitz is an interesting card, but not for limited.
Not for limited.
This is a very interesting card that says screw to fairy decks. Like,
yeah.
The Reaper, that's a... We are in the discard theme, then the Self Ghost Reaper is a good aggressive card, but the Goblin seems powerful.
I'm interested in more Goblin. That's actually a funny, like... Factory, by the way, would also be a good pickup here.
Yeah, Factory would be fine. Factory is a good card.
If we didn't have one Trap Runner, I'd beat a little more on the Factory, but I actually like the idea of like starting to get more of these Goblins. What do you do? Okay.
Replenish. Yeah.
Replenish.
Tavern Scoundrel.
Wait a minute.
That does go with our goblins. Let's take a look at other things here, though. There's the Rustvale Bridge. Disciple of the Sun's too expensive. Discerning Taste. What does that do?
Top 4, 1 to hand, and then gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures thrown in there. So Shiny doesn't untap, and a Scry 2 if you control any tokens. Altar of the Goyf is Exalted, and hand off Tarmogoyf stats. It's also a tribal artifact.
It's a tribal art. It's a very fun
card rules.
Yeah.
What dies grows the...
But the Scoundrel...
I'm sorry. I'm too interested in the Scoundrel to not be on this dumb plan.
Mind Collapse is
That's
a removal spell.
Real. The best way to think about it, Abyss Hunted, is this set doesn't care about rules. Like
tribal is on like the storm count, like the storm scale, but storm is in this set.
Yeah,
so
but still,
don't worry about
right.
it.
There's a new like channel card in here. Like
I think what is the new leader of the storm scale, and why is it companion?
Oh.
Mox Monkey.
Monkey. What do you do?
I think we're finally not picking... That could actually be interesting with our Goblin.
Well, not only that, but these are tokens as well.
Yeah. Strike it Rich is like a mana ritual.
Yeah, this is a writ.
Lens Flare would be the other card.
Yeah, which works just fine.
It's like every rules, but we're not picking up Mox Monkey.
I like the idea of
His card seems good.
Yeah.
It's Dusk Imp at worst. Flying is good.
I'm like Dusk Imp at worst and 4 power first strike. Okay. Here's the Power Depot. This is the one I was talking about. That's like a modular land.
Okay. What are we actually picking here?
What are these?
The gloves might be okay. The Soul of Migration isn't terrible. It's a little expensive on both sides, but you kind of get the option.
We might be able to afford expensive. I'm thinking about the gloves in the sense that I feel like these should just say unblockable on them a lot.
Yeah, they also work really well with the Goblin Trap Maker.
Yeah, like getting this to be unblockable is going to be really powerful. Okay, well,
that's going to be targeting 1 or 2.
Flourishing, no.
Blacksmith skill isn't terrible either because you get the good parts of the combat trick
on the front, and that would be like good with the Trap Runner as well.
These are marginal cards. We're not mana enough for the. Although if we have treasure tokens, then
yeah, maybe the ending works with our treasure tokens. Yeah.
Okay, we got the Capricorn Chrome or the Rustvale Bridge we could pick up. What is Steel? That's just Affinity.
This is Affinity for artifacts, and then whenever an artifact comes into play, untap it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to pick up the Fixing for in case we want like.
Yeah. The Captain comes back. So does Soul of Migration. It's a little expensive on both sides.
Yeah. Again, with the token making, if we can find some more of this like scoundrel stuff.
Yeah, we could find a few more Tavern Scoundrels, and we might be able to.
Fairgrounds Patrol.
I just like up good. It's this card.
Pikers live, Pikers die. Sure.
Yeah, it's that card.
And this is.
Oh, this is a card you can play. It's a main deck sideboard hate. Okay.
I don't hate this.
Yeah, Strike the Rich isn't terrible with the. Okay, we got that deck you had mentioned, the Boros style deck. Yeah, now let's open like a blue rare and completely destroy our. Because your first picks are going to be fucking wild in this format.
I'm really interested in getting like 2 more Tavern Scoundrels and then just setting up bullshit. Like just utter garbage where we just make 1,000 treasure tokens and have a fireball of some sort. I don't know what sort of fireball exists, but you know what I mean.
Get the Ragavon, $50 monkey. Well,
wait a minute.
That does work.
That does work with tokens.
Is there a non-bad thing we could be doing instead? Just another Sanctuary Raptor?
Yeah, just another Sanctuary Raptor.
The Soul, if we are in white, the Soul Snare is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good card. Below the cut is Whale. Sure, I don't care.
It's a Whale, yeah.
Tide Shaper is another 1-drop for the Merfolk deck. It is like a Spreading Seas.
It's a Spreading Seas.
This is either go dumb with the Glimpse or Sanctuary Raptor as another attacker with all our token stuff.
Yeah, these are all interesting picks. The Glimpse. Oh, here's why I think we should pick Sanctuary Raptor. Glimpse of Tomorrow will
table. Yeah, there's no world this doesn't table. You're right. You're right. Okay, I believe you. I believe. Well,
Misty. Well, we can't. Well,
I don't care. Like this is a Phantom draft. I don't.
Yeah. Another Mind Collapse. If we had discard outlets, the Root Wallet is good. The Healer's Flock is good if you're in that deck.
We're not white enough for.
Yeah. Are fetches even expensive on MTGO? Check.
I have no idea.
Misty. Well, Misty would be the one
Misty,
that would
right?
be.
Like we're looking at Misty. Like
if any of them would be, it would be Misty.
I'm gonna
check MTGO traders.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up another Mind Collapse. Good old Break the Ice at uncommon.
Yeah, Misty's like $12 or $15.
What's up? Alter the Goyf, Manticore, Revolutionist.
Oh, okay. That happens each combat on the Manticore. I thought it was ETB.
Yeah, on combat, your turn.
So you can turn a land into a flare.
Might be fine to just grab. I don't see much else. Hey, Abundant Harvest actually made it in here. That's nice.
Yeah, Abundant Harvest. That card's really good.
Yeah.
Our curve's getting kind of chunky, but we can't really do anything about that.
Beams.
Piercing Rays actually could be reasonable.
It's a way to, like, get things out of the...
Yeah, it's better than Angelic Curator. Glimmerbear.
Let's go to Piercing Rays. What's up?
Yep. That thing.
Red is looking mighty...
Yeah, we're looking pretty damn cut.
Cut.
The Faithless salvaging isn't as good as it looks. It's okay, though.
It's fine.
Is that Gerard? What does the Steel Dromedary actually do?
Which one?
Yeah.
You can move counters to other things, and then after twice it untaps and it's a 2/2.
Okay.
Also, it's
Patchwork Gnomes is also okay. It's a little expensive.
Oh.
Attacks, flip that number of coins. For each one you want, draw a card. For each it deals 2 damage to you. If you want fly, that's a flip thing for us.
Okay.
What else is there in here? Not a lot.
Not a lot. That's the thing. Like, there's no mono red. There's only a trick counter
We have
spell.
Treasure and a Silver Bluff Ridge.
Yeah.
Must be dumb. Okay, this thing's pretty good.
That's actually quite strong.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, modular 4.
It says modular. Okay, it's modular 4, but it's got Riot. The modular 4 just tells you how many it comes into play if it has more. So
it can either be a 5/5 or a 4/4 haste. Ooh.
Arcbound Whelp. That's a good card.
Battle Plan's also like not bad.
I like that you can see like an Orcish Aura Flame and I think a Battle Rattle Shaman reference here. Like the Goblin's nose, and you see the skull from Orcish Aura Flame.
Also would not hate a marble.
Yeah, Marble Gargoyle would also be pretty dang good. Flame Rift. Sanctifier. Arcbound Prototype is cheap. So is Gargadon.
Yeah, both are cheap.
And there's a Piercing Rays.
I like all these for being cheap.
Yeah, we've seen Greater Gargadon and Lesser Gargadon, so now we have Gargadon.
And here it is. Just
it doesn't share any of the abilities with... It shares one ability with each Gargadon, which is... Yeah, see, there you go.
Okay.
Because Lesser Gargadon just says whenever it attacks or blocks, sacrifice a land, I think.
Yeah.
Just a creature on curve.
Yeah, just something on curve. This is fine. The Healer's Flock is too white for us to actually, like, land, I think.
He's thinking about it.
Thinking about it because we have our dumb treasure shenanigans, and, like, getting this into play is actually pretty good.
We're going to need to cut cards from our deck anyways, and Viashino Lashclaw wouldn't be that far off the list. Okay, now do we pick the red card that's 4 mana, or do we pick the kind of crappy card that's cheap?
Just get something down early.
Yeah, how good is it, Angelic Curator? It might be okay because it's like a... Sure.
Another mirror.
Sadly, the fodder tosser doesn't have the magic word on it. Yeah, it's just an interesting card. You can kill it to deal 3 damage to something.
Huh. The counterspell is fine too, but we're not replicating. Okay, well. And a battle plan.
Yeah, battle plan. You can cycle that card.
Yeah. Alright, now Sanctum Weaver. Another Sea Drake?
Ooh, Sea Drake.
I don't hate seeing Sea Drake. Huh.
The Raptor's also like a pretty good flyer though. Like, which 4-power flyer you have to work for do you want?
I'd probably go with the Raptor again, and we just kind of keep moving in on try to get more token generation. Because, like, the problem is Sea Drake is our 3rd color splash.
Yeah.
And we have a couple ways to get there, but I'm not, like, super convinced. I'd rather have this Raptor that'll keep moving in, get bodied by Curator.
Yeah. Chef Kiss. That's what Pokemon wanted. Gain control of target spell that targets only a single permanent player. Copy it, then reselect the targets at random for the spell and the copy. What does that split bell spell do? Split bell. Oh, there's also a shock in this pack.
Yeah, there's a shock in this pack. Discard, then draw, so it's a...
Deals 3 damage to each creature without flying. Those are both reasonable cards. The shock is also pretty reasonable. The Chef Kiss is very cute. I don't know if it's good. Yeah, you're looking at the Junk Winder. It's not quite what I would... Because it's still the double blue.
The double blue means that if I pick this, I'd want to switch over to being more blue, but that's very hard with our...
Yeah. And there's 2 compelling red cards in this pack.
Yeah. Well, I get just shock that also becomes 6 damage if it's super on, right? Like, that's incredible.
We have artifacts and creatures.
Alright.
So the Learman's not so bad.
Might wanna...
Do we have any discard outlets, or would that just be...
It's like...
The root wall is not terrible.
I know we didn't grab the other one.
Does it... It just gets +2/+0.
Yeah. It's just something we'd play early as a body.
Yeah. Good attacker, good blocker. Why does Gouge Stealth have reach? Because it's giant. It's a giant. It's a Cyclops. It's a kind of
big.
giant.
Wow.
Clarion Ranger, interesting card.
Try to believe in this. Yo.
Garth One Eye. You get another Gargadon and have that be your 2-drop.
Just playing Gargadons as your 2.
Yeah. You don't have any good targets for Revolutionist.
And it's... Garth is too much of a stretch for us to make work.
Yeah. Even though Garth is extremely cool.
The problem with it is that if we had more scoundrels, I'd be able to more commit to the plan.
Yeah. But we haven't been seeing any of them.
Yeah, which is a bit of a pain. It's something I'd want for...
Diamond Lion. Huh. It's a 5-drop, though.
Yeah, that has a 3/3 no evasion, huh?
Yeah, we'll just pick up a shock.
Shock seems fine.
Diamond Lion. Yeah, you can modular tokens onto it and stack it to no value. Yes. Ooh, Batterbone.
Ooh.
It's a cheap card.
Oh my god, it's Lightning
Helix. Actually, that's castable by us.
Yeah. Is that
Actually,
good? Hold on.
Yeah, is that good?
Hold on, is that good?
Is that good?
Like,
it's probably better than Batterbone is okay. It's got 5 on the equip. It gives good keywords.
Yeah.
But that's just 3 damage, 3 for 4, right?
Yeah.
And you sack a treasure.
Sack a treasure.
That's kind of good, right?
Ooh.
Flame Rift. Oh, yeah, we put the land here.
Hold on, can we get this?
Whenever you cast a non-creature surveil, and then when you delirium, it becomes a 3/3 flyer.
I don't think we can make that work, but the big thing here is that I really want more fixing to be able to play this and not feel like I'm an idiot.
We've got if we had some seals, then we could do the dress down. But if we had we don't have the delirium is easy to get if you have artifacts and enchantments to get around. But
yeah, well, we don't have discard outlets. Like delirium. I'm picking these as shock, right? Like,
oh yeah, well, I mean, you can just kind of add artifact creatures, and that's a Arcbound tracker. You can just kind of have artifact creatures and enchantment creatures just die to make your delirium work. There's Sea Drake. That's a good 2-drop.
Well,
Chef Kiss if you want it.
Yeah, let's have fun.
We're not playing Blacksmith skill number 2, so why not?
I don't even have Blacksmith skill 1.
Well, obviously, then yeah. Whichever one you like. The Chrome Courier is the best card, but we don't want to have too many blue cards. The Soul makes tokens, which we do have 2. Those Steel Falcons.
Yeah, that want to. We have some token likers in the world. We're not playing these oracles.
Yeah, we may or may not be playing Usury.
Yes.
We only have 1 Tavern Scoundrel.
That kills me, right? Like,
that can't be a highly picked card.
We've seen 3 copies of Trap Runner, and we saw 1 copy of the Common that makes it good, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh.
No,
these are actually all good.
Yeah, I'm not as big on Extruder. It's okay. Usually Extruder gets better with artifact lands.
That can't happen. That can't happen.
Chef Kiss says it can't target you or a spell you control. So
that is impossible.
Chef Kiss's literally own goal.
All right, let's grab our Blacksmith skill.
It's a late show, so shiny.
Yeah. Dog.
Floodhound. Get it? Get it? Yeah, Blue's Clues. Elf.
Oh. I'm sorry. What is this? What is this card?
You remember when they said green doesn't get card draw without like a rider? What if it gets Archivist?
This is Archivist.
With Vigilance.
Why is Archivist a card? Like, I know this isn't efficient in any way, but it's a green Archivist.
Green gets more cards in the set and gets to do whatever the hell it wants.
In this world, it's one of the tricks is that this world is like everything. Every deck does whatever the fuck anybody wants. It's not.
Yeah. I don't think we can do. Okay.
I'm cutting these, and I'm probably cutting Usury because.
Yeah, let's cut the hard to cast cards first, and then see what our deck is. Like maybe the Healer's Flocks as well.
God, I want to keep those Healer's Flocks because they're 3/3 flyers for 3, but I understand.
They're going to be 3/3 flyers for 5 or 6.
That's still probably okay, but
which is still okay, but
okay. Let's put in cards we're playing no matter what. Unholy Heat, Gargadon, Charmaw, Mind Collapse. No matter what, the deck is playing those.
Mm-hmm. Now just cheap guys, cheap interactive spells and cheap guys. We can keep the Tavern and Goblin package.
Yeah.
Battle Plans Land Cycles. If we want to play that. Yeah, the Raptor. Once we've got the Goblins in, then the Raptors are good.
Yeah, surely that's just in the deck, yeah. Prismatic Ending is fine, especially like if we can make some treasure tokens.
They're gonna cast that on 1 or 2 a lot.
That's fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mauser, Tracker, Whelp. Fairgrounds Patrols, Piercing Rays, Grill.
Yeah. Have one more.
Flock. I'm going over and we're gonna go down from here.
We have too many 4-drops to actually. And the Break Ties is actually probably fine to main deck if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm just putting everything I think is like realistic, and then we have to cut down from here. So.
Okay, so we need 5 cuts.
Okay. And that is that our curve. I've ending at 2, so.
Yeah, and then the Soul of Migration can be a 4, and the Mind Collapses can be a 0.
Yep. On our turn.
On our turn, and you have to sack a mountain. Of these, the Slasher looks like the first cut to me.
Yeah. Not sure how much of the artifact package is good. Or, like, obviously the like the modular and slasher is what makes it like interesting in the sense that they kill it and it's like cool. Whoop.
Yeah, we do have a fair amount of artifact creatures, but not like a ton. That's like, and then like the Mouser as well is also pretty.
Just a quick check on our artifact creature count. Nine with the current setup.
Convectus Gloves would be a sideboard card. Not everybody's going to be playing the slow lands.
It's fine. I honestly I feel like that's a 100%.
Okay, then we can play it over something.
Like I just feel like opponents like because they're fixing, right? Like if you're playing,
they are fixing. I'm just looking for cuts.
I'm thinking like.
Yeah, the soul is pretty weak. It does make our Sanctuary Raptor. How many tokens does Raptor need?
Raptor needs 3.
Okay, 2 goes a long way there. We need 2 cuts. We have 16 creatures, but we're fine going down to like 14 if we want to cut.
I got like 1 creature, 1 non-creature. Might just be Prismatic Ending because that's only going to be 2 a lot of the time, and Unholy Heat's just doing that.
We can leave Chef Kiss out unless and bring it in when our opponent has creatures and tons of targeted removal. It does say spell though, so you can snag auras with it.
Yeah,
I think. I think they changed how when you create a copy of a creature spell, you get a token of the spell. I think that's how that works.
If you copy a creature spell, yeah.
Okay. Wait, let me read Chef Kiss. Can you control a target spell that targets only a single? Okay, so it would have to be a aura then. I was thinking like because creatures never have spell. They never have like cast effects, so even that's a triggered ability. So you can't take control of a creature with that. I had to think about it for a second.
I'm willing to main deck the Chef Kiss. I just gotta find what card we're cutting for it, right? Like
yeah, it'd be like Break Ties, like which.
That's probably the other one we would, right? Like
yeah, we could try that if it's fun.
Sure. Like I'm not. Me putting that on the sideboard is not me saying like, oh, that card's gonna be bad. It's me saying I need to cut 1 more card from the list.
Yeah, we just had to. We had to find cuts. Yeah, this looks interesting. I like the Gargadons. I feel like that's going to be a lot of games. And we just jam a bunch of. How many double? Yeah, we can play up on white because we only have 1 double red in the deck, or 2, the Charmaw and the Chef Kiss. The Gargadons are secretly single red.
Yep.
Da da da. I feel like we might get run over, but we have 2 shocks, so we can't get run over that much. Yeah, the dinosaur is fake storm. I forget if the slime has real... No, the slime has the word storm on it. Which probably means they were designed by different people.
Well...
So how you feeling about the deck, Jens?
I'm kind of wondering if Strike It Rich wants to be in here. That might be too much of a...
Looking at the curve?
Yeah, a little bit.
We have a lot of 4 drops, but we don't have much beyond that. The Charmaw... The Charmaw's going to be 5 mana. Okay.
Yeah.
You won the die roll.
I like to play it first. I see a Gargadon.
Yeah, we can Gargadon, and then when they thought sees us, we'll double... Rustvale Bridge.
This is where they exile target artifact.
Yeah, yeah. Stowed Raid. Soul Talisman.
Ooh, okay.
By the way, I didn't realize that when they printed Urza's Saga, I didn't realize what would be like the get for it, and then they did this.
You can't grab this off it.
Yeah, it's one. Let me look at it.
It has to be exactly 0 or exactly 1, not CMC.
Oh, I thought it was 1 or less.
No, it is worded so that you cannot grab. Like, it is very specifically worded so that it can't do that.
They didn't want you to have fun.
Well, they didn't want the card to be busted as fuck.
The card's already busted.
Alright, so they're just gonna storm the hell off in like a turn here then.
Jade Avenger.
This one's very good because this is the first Bushido card in the history of Bushido that like recognizes.
Yeah, that it's on curve.
Okay.
Well, just leave up Chef Kiss because Tavern Scoundrel can't block that thing.
I think we play the Scoundrel because what am I leaving up Chef Kiss to block against this, right?
Yeah, you're right.
There's no, at least here, like this is a board presence that might do something.
Maybe they'll suit up their guy and then we can murder it.
Yeah, mind collapse it when it gets a. At least it's only a bear.
That's just a.
Well
That's
played.
a good. That crush hook is pretty good too. The abilities work together pretty well.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Anyways. Goodbye, Glenn.
You did good. Anyway, this is Soul Talisman turn. So
they're gonna be on 6 mana. Probably.
This is where they could do some weird storm off bullshit. Or they could just play a 6-drop and pass.
Although the Dreadmaw of this format is a blue card. And then I'm not going to play the slime, are they? No, they're just going to play a 4/4. And then next turn they can scavenge the 4/4.
Yes.
Which means we hold up shock because they'll probably target their little guy.
Yeah, and then we can. I would assume they would target the little guy with that.
So they can have 2 attackers. Although they might just want to attack for 8.
Or they don't have the last mana.
And then... Oh, they don't have another artifact creature.
Boy, howdy.
So we have to kill that Arcbound tracker now.
Now. So this card's doing 5 million points of work for him.
Good thing is they're almost out of cards, and when does our Boyo show up? Yeah, we might be able to turn the corner. Especially if you can draw a white source.
Yep. So Gargadon time. Hi. Cool.
Hey.
What do I want to start with?
Well, they can trade if they double block.
Yeah. Again, they have the Scavenge 4. That'd be an 8/8. Ugh. That would be a pain in the ass to fight. Do I take the attack here, or do I like?
We could hold. We could hold if we can also just we can also block it with our 2 creatures. You could play the Hawks or the Flock and start trying to lifelink to race.
Yeah.
They're almost out of cards, so if we can stabilize.
A land right here is actually a bit of a pain just because it would let them.
They're in a situation though where both lands and spells are good draws.
Okay.
Because they're going to scavenge onto the Rhino. We'll trade, and then they can.
And then they can scavenge onto the Rhino. Yeah. So.
Or scavenge onto whatever.
This is very bad for us. Because I have to trade there.
We have to trade. We need to draw our Piercing Rays Bar and Grill. That would solve a lot of our problems.
Okay, so they get their 2 for 1.
You can only pump the whelp up to 5 power, so we just play the bigger dragon. Its ability will get countered because there's no legal targets.
Yep.
Do we attack?
Again, I can double block on Urban.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Could we just try to have Arcbound Whelp be the guy?
Yeah. Do not like it. Yeah.
They'll get to proliferate.
I don't like trading all my power in the air for this, but we are clearly on the back foot.
Yeah. And we will have the whelp. So if they're sitting on bricks after this, then
that's the hope. We're both on 5 lands. And the mountains we draw do help the whelp, so like this makes our clock very fast. Alright.
Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that would have been good, but we needed 1 more land.
So this card has been worse than the other thing twice now.
They do have targeted removal, and they do have creatures, but...
Yeah, but if it had reinforced 1, we could have just saved it.
Yeah.
And...
Well... Okay, now. See, the thing, those drawing cards isn't even going to beat us. We're going to lose to
No.
3/2s. Okay. We need them to play a lightning bolt on our head. Play a lightning bolt. Play a lightning bolt. They're not going to play anything. We're dead. Okay.
Oof.
They have targets for the break ties. Both their mana and some creatures that can kill, plus the combat trick. How the prismatic ending we could cast for 1 or 2 to kill
Electromancer, which is
Electromancer and Soul Ring.
like that seems like a lot.
Oh, the break ties can also eat a rhino from the graveyard.
That, and I'm gonna cut. What about raptors?
Yeah, we could try that.
See how that works.
So let's draw more shocks and 2-drops.
Yes, I'd like to play first. Cool.
Well, these are 2-drops.
I'm fine with this. I like having prismatic ending because like I am quite scared of the power of how much the Electromancer does for them.
Yeah.
Forecast is not just sorcery, it's super sorcery.
Yes,
It's hella sorcery. It's your upkeep.
It's your upkeep. We can play a tap land here and kill that guy.
That seems good to me. I want this off the table because they have a lot of 4s.
You know, it doesn't matter if we only have 1 Tavern Scoundrel. We're going to draw it every game. We won't draw our goblins. Although I would love to draw a goblin right now. Behold. Can you forecast a card?
No, only once,
nope.
and only
once each turn, and only during your turn. Forecast is a very slow ability. It's not bad, though. Just most of the forecast cards were also just bad on their own.
Yes.
So you probably play the Raptor first and try to...
Unless we think we're double spelling, right?
If we draw a land, we could double spell next turn.
Which I think...
We do want to get the tracker down. Hopefully we can... because we would want to modular onto the Raptor, if at all possible.
Yes. Like, I like this because it lets us possible double spell.
Yeah.
Ooh, this exiles, too.
That does
extremely good for the 4-drop. Okay.
We're just going to have a bunch of that card.
So you get your 3. I'm fine exiling this as well, because modular. I'm sorry, what?
Reveal cards from the top until
boy.
you reveal a non-land card. Put the reveal card up on your library. When you reveal a non-land card this way, it deals to target equal to its... Okay.
Yeah, so this is erratic, but you get to choose the target after the reveal.
Mm-hmm. 3. You probably just kill the tracker, right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I get to flash that back next turn. Ugh.
I should have flipped a coin.
Yeah, we should have flipped a coin.
I wasn't thinking about it, but we should have flipped a coin.
Does the scoundrel say another creature?
Yes.
Or another permanent? Yeah. He can't gamble himself. Yeah, so 5.
Okay. Yeah, because like I could have Gargadon if we would have won that flip. Okay.
But now we know.
Yep. Okay.
They're going to name non-land.
20 turns from now, Gargadon will show up. Actually, not really. This is -1 again. God, this card. All right.
I would like to draw, like, Mind Collapse.
The part that's killing me here is that a lot of the moves they're taking are like taking instant speeds actions at sorcery. But
Yes.
we can't punish them in any way for it.
We're also learning that big creatures and 2-drop creatures are kind of good in this format. We suspend Gargadon?
The 4 turns ain't gonna matter. We'll be casting it by then.
Okay.
I feel like we're either dead in 4 turns or we've... And then here's their Gargadon. Yep.
They're going to... If they scavenge onto their Gargadon... We're just basically
We're just dead. We can't... We'd have to trade our entire board for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we just got the hell beat out of us by a Gruul deck.
Yeah. That felt like crap.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like our deck was doing anything that felt bad. Is scavenge an instant speed? I thought it might have been sorcery speed.
That is sorcery speed.
Okay. We did take Chef Kiss out because it was bad against their deck.
Sure. Anyway.
Yep.
We sure are at 1.
We're at 1.
Scavenge on the Cobra, both in, force the chumps, or play a removal spell.
Okay, we're dead. Okay, we got out of that one pretty quick.
So yeah, oof.
Okay, we've learned the value of the Gruul deck. I'm glad that Kreshuk was about as good as I thought it was. That card's a beating.
The 4/4.
Yeah, it's kind of good at every mode.
Yeah, it is a combat trick that's also a 4/4 trampler. That's also, if this game goes late, you lose. Like,
Yeah, just
you, the
big.
player who is fighting against it, because like, damn.
Just a big guy, just a big little man.
The card that threw me was just how absolutely much of a beating that 2/2 was.
Yeah,
Like that's a 2/2 that like produced something like 9 mana over the course of 2 games.
and was just a creature that they were able to reinforce onto to beat us to hell.
All right.
Let's beat the hell out of a different deck. This one will be worse than us, and we will destroy them.
Or it won't play creatures with like 12 toughness.
Yeah, they won't. And our removal will be both existent and timely. We'll play our goblins, of which we have many, and we will overwhelm them.
I want to get the combo going at least once. That's like that's honestly that's the part I'm most disappointed with the draft is that we only have the one swindler. Obviously,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah, it doesn't
matter.
matter because we're gonna draw it. This is a little mana heavy, but A, the swindler can eat the lands.
Yep.
B, lands help the Arcbound Whelp. Could be another Gruul deck, isn't it? Oh, that's a curve.
All right. Pretty decent curve too.
Because I might be able to modular onto the Raptor. Okay, that's a good card.
Sure.
The combo.
Oh my god, it's not gonna work because they can lightning spear. But we gotta. Maybe Maybe we can get there.
Maybe they'll want to spear the Raptor.
Yeah. Or the whelp.
It's odd that the spear gives trample, even though its spear you would think would give first strike.
Yeah, because it
especially because
pokes.
lightning talons. We should play planes because of the flock. That's in our deck. We play mountains from here on out unless we draw the flock.
That is the plan. Because if we draw the flock, we can play it by playing the planes. Otherwise, we want to pump whelp as much as we can. Okay, they passed and didn't take any action, which is good for us.
That is good for us.
Hell mongrel!
It's the hell mongrel. Now, do we play whelp here just to try to get them to kill it? Although they might want to kill the sanctuary raptor if we play the whelp. And if they don't kill the whelp, well, we'll have a fire
whelp
breather. Because the trap mat runner isn't actually a very good attacker here anyways, because the mongrel can
eat it, but it's 2 cards to eat it in 4 in hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the trap runner here. It's the card I'd rather have die. I'd rather have it die in combat.
But Jins, the combo.
No, it does the combo on when it attacks. That's when it dies.
It does do the combo. Actually, check the triggers on Steel Raptor or whatever.
That's not going to work.
Yeah.
This won't go on the stack until after.
Oh, we'll do it next turn. Oh, they're just going to equip. Okay, they're planning to just beat us up. Kitchen Imp. Yeah, they're planning to attack us for damage.
Mm-hmm. Goodness, we're dead next turn? Okay.
Okay. Can we draw
I believe
any removal
this
spells?
Is game over? Like, next turn we just die to the mongrel. Huh.
Huh.
I'm starting to think this deck is quite bad.
I think this game would have been very different play draw. You know? But yeah, I'm also losing confidence in what we were doing. If everyone else is on a different level, then our level is below their level, and a level known as bad.
Mm-hmm. That is the same thing.
It's not just our deck was bad; it was that everyone else's deck was gooder. Okay. I've noticed that this deck and the last round's deck had more synergies.
Well, the problem is we're playing red white in with a with like specifically red white with completely ignoring the main synergy of red-white.
Yeah, I guess.
We are just we are playing these colors and we are doing the wrong thing in these colors.
Are we dead? Because
We were one card from oh well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this time we remember. Flip a coin. Heads.
But yeah, that's the big thing is I wanted to do the coin flip thing and then it didn't come together, and then our secondary deck is we're ignoring our main mechanic, and so we're just getting toasted.
Could they have killed us there?
If they discarded their hand, they would have been 1 damage off.
Okay, well, you do that. We play the Fairgrounds Patrol.
So they have to kill the healer's flock.
Oh, they can play a big creature.
Yeah,
How about that?
Yeah, they're also, again, this is also an opponent who's super in on their synergies. Our opponent's deck is like 3 levels above us as far as like what it's trying to do.
Although they're going to discard their card, and we're going to discard planes.
Another flay? No. So they're doing the thing they have to do, which is they need to kill the...
We can't afford to... Because that Necroglyph's going to get bigger when that thing dies.
Nothing has trample anymore.
Nothing has trample anymore. So, okay. What do we do with the treasure, though? Are we chumping? If we're not chumping, we should.
I don't think we're double chumping, because double chumping is... like not...
Double chumping's pretty bad. Yeah, we can do this.
I'm surprised they didn't just, like...
Attack?
Yeah. Even with the life gain, like, hitting me, I think, was more valuable. So yeah, now I chump with Fairgrounds Patrol on, you know, Hell Mongrel.
Yeah. Wait, look at treasure. Okay, after we discard our planes, token artifact hyphen treasure.
Mm-hmm.
That's new. Wait, is token a new super type?
That's not a super type, no.
Or it might not be a new type. It might just be like a type that's already existed, but they've put it on the thing now. Before a token was defined by being a token, not by a name.
I don't think anything changed with this set.
It is. I haven't noticed it. It's new to me, so it's new. We're gonna die.
Yo, yeah, we're extremely dead. Every card of theirs, huh?
So they drafted Rakdos Madness.
Yeah.
Man, if we had killed that Hellmongrel, their deck would have sucked. Because they don't have a lot of discard outlets. We've learned to kill the Hellmongrel. Yeah. Now, if only we could.
I was gonna say, well, I'll look at the list of cards that have the ability to do that, and then, oh no. Yeah, so I need to...
Is the Mongrel or the Lurgoyf the bigger problem now?
Yeah, because the Lurgoyf's going to be like 6. I guess no matter what, the Lurgoyf's lethal if it touches us. We're at 3.
Yeah, it scarcely matters because we're trading and double chumping, and we're going to draw
One
land.
card,
So it's just
yeah.
like, actually, there is a card in our deck that would let us live. The the expensive evoke creature.
That gives us enough bodies. We need 3 now because this is a lethal threat too.
Yeah, that would give us 3. That doesn't
All
though.
right.
Okay. Nobody's playing the tap lands. Well, prismatic ending isn't that good against them.
No.
Really, we would need more arrays, but we don't have those. No dice. Okay.
Sure.
Put away the trap runner.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so we have to kill their early discard outlets and
Yeah,
hope.
we have to murder the mongrel. If they don't have a discard outlet, their deck doesn't work.
Okay, I'm not unhappy to see that. Cool skeleton.
That is a cool skeleton. It's also a very bad thing to shock.
Yeah.
It's a good thing for discard, though, because you can always just buy it back later. Okay, we've got all of our kill spells.
Okay. Card I don't want to see is Tragic Last Gasp or whatever.
Yeah.
It's Last Gasp.
Tragic Fall, I think is what it is.
Yeah, it's -3/-3 or -13/-13, but -3/-3 is the mode that obviously matters here. Okay.
Tragic Fall. They get to attack for 1. We're going to draw a mountain and play Arcbound Whelp.
I guess that'll be fine.
Okay. The good news is if they play the mongrel, it's dead 6 ways to Sunday.
Except for it isn't.
Now 4 damage would kill it. Well, it would get 2 cards out of hand.
At the cost of one of our lands.
No, you could, as addition, sacrifice a permanent. Okay.
Yes.
Do we just exile that thing? No.
No, there are way better things to hit with those piercing rays. We're just gonna take one for a while.
I was misreading the Foundry Helix the entire time. You'd think it's still fine, though.
Yeah.
Card. Okay.
All right. I can't play that.
Remold to 6.
Now we kept a 3-lander. So then they're gonna discard, and now they're just getting.
Oh, they're just flinging a land at us.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That spear is really good.
Yes.
If that's their plan, then we probably should exile this stupid thing. Or do we just play 2 1/1s?
I'm gonna exile the stupid thing.
They're gonna throw another land at us.
So we are at creature instant sorcery.
If you sacrifice your red land, you'll get delirium. Now we can. We're gonna get the Helpy out of us again.
I can't even play Mind Collapse.
Nah.
So we take 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are at 1.
Yeah, we are at 1 right now.
Oh no, we're dead. We're dead on their untapped.
Yeah, I can just discard another fodder toss or anything.
Okay. At least this game wasn't just our deck failing. This game was Magic the Gathering kind of happening. Yeah, we are dead.
There's no action I can take that could possibly win me the game from here. Foundry Helix can't even gain us life.
Okay.
Alright.
We're learning. You can't rely on the raw power of a card unless the raw power is really high. You have to have some kind of synergy, I think.
Yeah, this set seems like it's very, like, we need to be moving in on the, like, on a deck way more than we need to be moving in on decent cards.
Yeah. Like, the raw power of a card has to be, like, raw power, like, upheaval, right? For a single card to be the thing you want to be doing.
What works with upheaval in this set? Like, do we have mana rocks in this? Or just
treasure tokens.
Sure, that's actually
a lot of mana.
There's a lot of blue treasure token stuff going on in this set.
Like that pirate, the burdened pirate. There's even like Sailor of Means, that kind of crap. It's not in this cube, not in this set, but that kind of effect. Yeah, the weird sets have kind of been synergies. I remember the very, very funny thing about Vintage Masters. Or was it Eternal Masters? The one where the best thing to do was just to draft as many copies of Goblin General as you could.
I think there was Vintage Masters.
This looks alright.
So
you hold Shock up and then we suspend Gargadon.
I'm good.
Like Gargadon. Gargadon is the kind of card you just don't want to give a crap about, I think. That card should be a 23rd. Rift Sower. What does that do? Add 1 mana of any color.
Okay.
It's a different search for tomorrow.
Yep. So we get Gargadon. Okay, nothing on 2.
Okay. Selesnya. We can beat that. I'm saying that to affirm it to myself, not to make some kind of unqualified. They're gonna have 4 mana this turn. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Also, the types are any color, so we might see.
Yeah, that might be goofy.
Something. I assume we're just gonna see a 4/4, and we're gonna start getting our ass kicked very quickly here. Yeah, okay.
Just a thing. That card's not that scary.
Hey.
I finally have a non-basic land. And pass on 4 after casting a 4-drop.
Okay.
We get the Trap Runner down, or?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the Trap Runner down.
The Fire Breather with 1 red, isn't that? No reach. Yeah, had to check.
Things have random keywords. You always gotta.
Shock kind of sucks in this set. Just so many 3 toughness creatures.
It's very good against us stuff.
Yeah, against us? Yeah, Shock's great against us, but...
All of our stuff is like stuff that Shock just runs on over on.
Eminently shockable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cast your 6-drop.
Yeah. Sure. It's fine.
That trades with our 4-drop.
I'm actually quite happy about that.
They didn't attack?
They didn't attack?
Whoo!
Oh.
La 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 la. Well, we get to attack. Their proliferate doesn't do anything. Got it. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can eat the free goblins.
So I attack with Trap Runner. They trade with all of our 1/1s die, and they trade with either the Dagger Claw or the Strider. Whelp here is likely just going to be feeding into Sanctuary Raptor.
Yeah. Uh, the Strider doesn't have reach, does it? It's a tree folk. They typically sometimes have reach. Or is it just a 6/4 that makes 2 food tokens?
6/4 that makes 2 food tokens.
Okay, it's overcosted because it makes basic land cycling.
Yep.
Got it.
It is.
Oh. I like that when we cast Obsidian Charmaw, we're going to target their indestructible land.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in we go. There's a chance that we produce 1 token that gets to live if we win all of our flips. Actually, should we have not played the Whelp? I don't know. Yeah? Did you not get to pick your view game log? It flipped for you.
Okay. It flipped for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
No, you apparently no. I will block, thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Oof.
That's fine. We have a shock in our hand.
Gargadon coming down this turn finally?
Greatest Gargadon!
Finally.
Guess who's going to try to double block us and get owned? It's them.
Hmm.
Okay. We're definitely attacking with the flyer. Are we attacking with Gargadon?
I think we're probably all inning.
I think we're all inning. They have no blocks that are super great.
Do I wait until before or after the Bushido?
It depends how if they double block and try to use Bushido to win, then we can just in response to the Bushido trigger.
Sure, because they're not gonna like kill Trap Runner with it.
Nah, like Trap Runner would be a trade either way.
Ooh, actually.
Yeah.
If I all in, they can just go 11 kill us back.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, they can. Okay. So what are we attacking with here?
I think I'm leaving back Trap Runner.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get the Gargadon trade out of him.
Gargo is a bigger trade.
Because the Trap Runner, I think I'm just gonna defensively trade with the Orchard.
Yeah, trading up here is good.
The other reason, I can't kill them.
Yeah, they
are
food.
not at 12.
They're not at 12.
Okay.
All right.
Captured by the Lagak?
Ooh, are we going to get captured by the Lagak? Oh, if only we had Chef's Kiss up for that. Okay. We take... Whoa. Do we take the block on the Dagger Claw? Okay, we take that block. We're probably shocking the frog.
Yeah.
I love to shock a frog. Next turn we get Charmaw. Okay. Green Vigilance. Ooh, life.
That I like a lot.
That lets us leave up Chef Kiss as well. So,
yeah.
All
out, see what happens.
Yeah, does it make sense to... Yeah, because we're going to have the healers flock to block. Okay. We take those.
So we hit them to 2.
To chunk. They get to proliferate. Do they want to? They don't. They did not want to proliferate.
And Flock is here because I want,
Wow. Thirsty. That's just them wanting
that's
to
a
see
concession.
next.
That's
and now they get to draw a card and they get to see cards. Like, yeah, okay.
Shock seem fine when they have those 3 twos.
Are we gonna board out Chef Kiss every time?
Oh, against green white? What am I doing with it?
It'd be captured by the Lagak.
Yeah, it's about the only card they have that would be, and that would be like obviously.
Well, what are we bringing in? We've got the Arcbound Slasher, Battle Plan, Break Ties.
It's either Slasher or Chef's Kiss. I think Slasher trades reasonably with a number of their boards.
Yeah, trades reasonably, and maybe we can modular onto it. Seems reasonable.
And like a 5/5 is actually pretty.
5/5 is pretty chunky.
Piercing Ray is good. Unholy Heat seems fine. Yeah.
All we need is for an artifact creature to die and for us to pitch cast Mind Collapse, and we have Delirium. Why hasn't it happened yet? It's easy. Foundry Helix can do it too. What's wrong with you, game? Why aren't you giving me the thing that I want?
Okay, no suspend from them.
Lance. Oh.
I'll take that. Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hell no.
That's probably the reason they're in green. Me fondle my microphone a little bit. It's an important part of the streaming experience.
Okay, so we do need land 3 or else we are losing pretty swiftly here.
We're gonna be... Oh, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's not fine.
No, this is us losing the game almost instantly from that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the counters on our boyo? Our suspend boy.
2 turns. That's not. Yeah, 2 more turns.
We're probably going to get to double spell that turn. Okay, they're just pointing at the creature that we're going to mind collapse.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take 20. Yep, so we take...
Importantly, it only gains the strike on the turn that...
Yeah, I need to draw a mountain right now.
We need to draw a mountain. If we draw a mountain, we win.
Fuck.
Well, we can play Sanctuary Raptor and then sack a mountain to destroy something. Well, no. Whenever what we do here, we're going to get hosed because if we kind of want to kill the dagger thing, but if we do, it's going to proliferate onto their guy and make it bigger.
Yeah. I could sack my Arcbound Tracker, Helix one, and then Mind Collapse the other.
Actually, we could go down to one land. I just hope they're out of gas completely. Have their O3
So
thing. And
the only way we can win from there is Gargadon kills them.
we go all in on Gargadon, and we hope that they're out of gas. They'll have an O3.
We'll have a 3/3 and a Gargadon.
We'll have a 3/3 and a Gargadon, and they'll have an O3 and whatever they can cast. They're going to go up to 2 cards. If one of them's a land, they have 1 card to beat Gargadon and a 3/3, and we're on to just drawing lands like we were anyways. It's not good, but doing nothing, if we just, like, what's the most conservative play we could make?
Foundry Helix, on...
The mirror? No, we have to Foundry Helix on the... I don't know. It's just, there's no good answer here. I think we're going down to 1 land. I mean, I think we're going to lose either way. If we just draw a mountain, we can pitch cast the other Mind Collapse.
Yes.
Just stay on 1 land for a while.
I think we can win if their last card is blank.
Yeah, if they have, like, another of that guy, that little thick crawler, like, if they just have, like, a crappy guy, then we're in it to win it. If they have a good spell, yeah, we're just sacrificing all of our lands for a Gargadon. Okay, that's a 3/5.
And a land.
Okay, that does not block Gargadon. Okay. Cast the spell. Drew a land. Okay, another planes we can cast Healer's Flock.
All right.
Hey!
They can't attack or they lose.
They can't attack or they lose.
Oh, that's
a play. If we attack, if we attack all out, they just block the tracker. So we just have to block with Gargadon. They'll probably trump with the O3.
Tramples, so I don't care.
Okay. And we play our shitter. And
Final card is...
okay, we need to draw a mountain.
Yeah. They have to double block Gargadon. I think I all out with everything else.
We all out. So double block Gargadon. We kill the
Flock.
flyer. They block the. They either chump the 3/3 or they block the 2/1 and they stay at 3. They're either going to go to 3 or 4.
Yeah.
All right. Now we really needed to have drawn Mountain there.
Yes.
We would have won the game.
We would have won on the spot.
Mountain.
If we draw Mountain, I get to play Raptor plus Mind Collapse, at least.
Yeah, and then we have a 4/4 tracker.
Mm-hmm.
I can modular onto our Raptor.
If we draw White, we get to play the Flock, but the Flock can't get through the Recluse.
No, but it'll make another... It'll make a forced block. Like, that's a block they have to take.
Mm.
And we can go around it. Is Fairgrounds Patrol as a sorcery?
Which one?
The 2-drop?
Yeah, sorcery speed.
As a sorcery. Okay. Okay. That...
They're gonna do the math and realize that won't work, right? Like...
If you're blocking with the spider... If you're doing that... Dead.
Okay.
Okay. We get to kill the spider. We get to make a 1/1. They do go to... They stay at 3.
But they lose their, like, ability to kill the Gargadon, and they're at 3.
Oh, yeah, they just...
They get... So they have to top deck a real card here again.
They have to top deck a real card. That's a chop. That's a chump. That's a good card.
Yeah. It's just +1 on the equip, so...
Yeah, it's Flying Piker.
They can't attack with Flock or they'll die. The extra point gives them enough to kill Gargadon here. Again, if we draw Mountain, the game ends.
They should probably equip the Barb onto the Flock.
For the extra life gain. Attacking loses them the game again, I'm pretty sure, so they can't do that.
I like how exciting this game has become after we made the agonizing decision to sacrifice all of our lands. I love sacrificing lands. Okay. Mountain. If we attack all out, they double block the Gargadon, go up to 7.
And then die.
Block. Oh, then they die?
Yes. They'll take 3 trample plus 4 unblockable. So I'm thinking about their other routes. If they block the Gargadon with Duskshell, Crawler, and a Thopter, they'll go to 1 instead, but they'll lose everything that isn't the Healer's Flock.
Alrighty then.
So...
They'll block Thopter on the healer, so we don't attack with Thopter.
We don't attack with Thopter, yeah.
Yeah. Because if they kill the tracker, then our Thopter becomes a 4/4.
If they double block Gargadon now without the Thopter attacking, they'll live. Because they'll take... But they'll go to 1 with the Thopter in play.
Yeah. And then we just have to draw a Mountain to either shock or... Wait, do we have Delirium? Instant. Land. Instant. No. Oh, we're out of creature.
So they go to 1. And now
Okay.
both threats. We have a menace threat and a flying threat. They need. All right, planes.
I forgot that thing had menace.
Yes.
Yes! We just had to find a deck less synergistic than ours. You just have to sacrifice all of your lands.
Look, sometimes you just don't need them.
It's a turn where it's like, well, do we sacrifice our Ravager to gain the 4 life? Do we... Or
because like I still think sacking the Ravager would have been fine too, because we had like 2 or 3 plays on 3 in hand. But
yeah.
like if we like the Ravager as a menace threat was the reason I kept it.
Yeah.
Well, so every format is a learning experience.
And we learned in this format, you've gotta do a synergy. You have
like,
to do something.
If you take a look back at my picks, there were a number of points where it's like I passed on the Arcbound 2/2 assembly worker, or like, you know, like certain artifact creatures in white or red. Pick those instead of anything else I picked.
Yeah. And then our Steel Shapers or our Blacksmith's Gift or whatever become great. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah, like have an artifact aggro deck that like goes to town instead of what we did.
We could have had one. We could have had that double strike mirror, the Mirror Knight.
I would not change what I picked for at the beginning though, because I really wanted to see Swindler Trapper go off. But boy howdy,
did that not work out. I think both those cards are fine, but I don't know if fine is good enough now that I've seen the format some.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad for it. This is one of those things that I'm always happy for, even when it's one of those like boy howdy, does it feel bad like on games, individual games.
We 1 and 2'd. We died fine. With dignity. We got on the board. We didn't let him completely smush us.
There was no fraud
we didn't
detection.
Go 0 and 6. We in fact went 2 and 4. So that's actually fine.
But I mean, it's also part of like I don't know if I've talked about it in a long time, but in the sense of like I don't ever want to be like cherry picking drafts, because
we want to show the stinkers.
sometimes I draft bad and the deck don't look good.
You know what? This deck looked fine for our value judgments going into it.
No. Again, I was sad going in because I wanted 2 more Swindlers.
Yeah.
I wanted to be on coin flip nonsense that lost 6 games.
Yeah. Well, then that would have been a jalopy, and we have better luck with it. Our deck was too medium to do anything. Rarely have we gotten the medium victory.
Note 2, we didn't find a lot of with like the token generation, the for the treasure. Our outs were like non-existent.
I think that that the Raptor might be a blue-green or a blue-red card secretly. It's like the green gets lots of food making, and the green gets some treasure making. Blue gets a lot of treasure making.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, Gargadon still kills your opponent, so...
At the end of the day, I was calling Gargadon like a 23rd because it was just a big guy. You want one of them. I think you want a Gargadon in your red deck. Just give yourself the out, you know?
Look, you play it, sometimes it's bigger than what your opponent has. It's
you just have to sacrifice all your lands.
Easy. Just do it.
Just do it.
All right. Anyway, that is it for tonight. Might fit more of this in on Saturday. Maybe. Will fit more of this in on Tuesday. Certainly.
Tuesday.
So, yeah. Well, thank you, Gnome, for jumping in.
I'm Gnomebitten.
If you want to catch more, you can always follow. You can always subscribe as well. Thank you to everybody who did. I appreciate the subs.
We got subs today.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Slay the Spire mods. Sunday, Chandelier Day.
Chandelier. We're saying it so it'll happen, even though the game's been crashing, right?
Yeah, I've been able to test both old and the one that has like newer cards in it. They have different weird crashes. Yeah, so we're working on one of them will work for sure.
Well, worst case worst, how hard is it to get a virtual machine running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.